Welcome children to another video session in surface areas and volumes. Today we will study something new. Conversion of solid from one shape to another. That is, suppose you have a sphere, you melt it and you make it into a cylinder. So you are converting a sphere into a cylinder. You have a cylinder, you melt it, make it into a sphere, make it into a cone. So you are changing one shape to another. What happens then? Now, suppose a very common example, you take some water in a mug. This water you put it in a glass. What will happen? When it was in the mug, it took the shape of the mug. When this water you're putting in a glass, it is taking the shape of the glass. Okay, the shape is changing. But what about the volume or amount of water? It remains same. Whether in the mug, the same water you're putting in the glass, so amount of water or the volume of water remains same. So same thing happens here when one solid from one shape to another, you're converting it, then the volume of both of them remains same, and this is what you have to remember. Okay children, so based on this we have exercise 13.3. Let's see the first sum. Now what is given in the question? You have a sphere whose radius is 4.2 centimeter. Now this sphere is melted and recast into a cylinder whose radius is given as 6 centimeter. You need to find the height of the cylinder. So as we know, since this is melted to form a cylinder, both their volumes will remain same, isn't it? So we start volume of the cylinder will be equal to volume of sphere. What is volume of cylinder? Pi r square h. Now children, you need to write the formula. I am not writing it. Volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Pi r square, that is 6 h. This will be equal to volume of sphere 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube, that is 4.2 into 4.2 into 4.2. Now we have 22 by 7 on both sides. We can cancel it. Anything else? Yes, you can cancel this 3 and 4.2. You get 1.112, 1.4. Okay, so we have here 6 into 6. 36h is equal to 4 into 1.4 into 4.2 into 4.2. So h will be equal to 4 into 1.4 into 4.2 into 4.2 by 36. 36 was multiplied here, so we are now dividing it by 36. So you can cancel 4 9s are 36. We can again cancel it by 3 3s are 9, 3. So you have 1.4 into 1.4 into 4.2 by 3. So many. Since you're finding the height, it will be, the unit will be centimeter. Now children, solve this to get the answer. The more the calculations you do, the more you will be accurate, the more your speed will increase. So children, please complete the calculations, do it yourself. Okay, so answer will be whatever you get, that many centimeters. Understood children? Okay, come on, let's see another sum. Next children, let's see question number 4. What is given there? A well is dug and the mud that is taken out, it is put around the well in the form of an embankment. You have seen the wells and the portion around it, we call it the embankment. Now, since the mud, when the well was dug out, mud taken out was From this mud the embankment was made. So as we have seen before, so volume of this mud dug out must be equal to this volume of the embankment, isn't it? Okay, so we first find out how much mud was taken out. So we find the volume of the well, or well is a cylinder. Volume of, you can write down mud dug out. How much mud dug out? Equal to the volume of the cylinder, that is pi r square. What is diameter is 3 meters, so radius will be half of it, pi r square h. Height is given as 4. So we have, yes, 7 into 2 is 14, 2 and 2 cancel, this 2, so you have here 11, 3 into 3, 9 into 11, 99 meter cube. So this much mud was dug out, and this mud was used to form the embankment. Now here it's given this embankment is 4 meter. Okay, again just consider here, if you think this can be considered as made up of 2 cylinders. Inner one is your well and the outer with the embankment. The inner one is hollow. Okay children, just try to follow this one. You already have the well, which is a cylinder. Around it you are forming an embankment. This also has some height, so this embankment is also a cylinder. So again we need to find the volume of this part, the volume of embankment. So you can write down volume of embankment will be equal to this one, because it's made out from this mud dug out, so we can write down will be equal to volume of this. Again this is a cylinder, so we have pi, and you need to find the height and radius. What radius? Since this is made up of 2 cylinders, we can write it in one step. What is this total one? This total will be how much? Radius is 1.5 and this distance is 4. So this total will be 4 plus 1.5, that is 5.5 r square. From this, since the inner one is hollow, we are subtracting this one. This radius is 1.5. Follow children? So this is actually volume of 2 cylinders, pi r square, the outer one h, minus pi r square h. This one is the inner cylinder. So now you have to just solve it. So this is equal to 22 by 7 into h. This one either you can find out the squares and then subtract, or easiest way is we can apply a formula. This is of the form a square minus b square. You know a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So we have a plus b, 5.5 plus 1.5, that is 7, into a minus b, 5.5 minus 1.5, you get 4. So we solve it, 7 cancels, so you have 99 is equal to 22 into 4 into h. So h will be equal to 99 by 22 into 4. You can solve it, you can cancel it by 11. Have 9 by 8 meters, or 9 by 8 you can divide it to get 1.125.